All right, I've done some things for some engineers to show some different audio things and hopefully a couple of things that'll kind of guide you through what you're doing. But I want to take some time and do some things for the producers to sort of show how I took that raw phone call that you guys already have the audio for, right? The one that's got my brother Nick and I talking back and forth. And what I did was with this audio, Nick and Tech Effects, you've got that wave too. I took the audio that was there and I kind of condensed it a little bit and changed it around. I took the parts that I wanted and um, made them sit with like parts. Now, if you've got some engineering experience, you can do that, or you can, mark up what you need, give a good detailed description, send it to your engineer for your engineer to kind of do that editing for you. I find it easier to do it myself, but you guys need to rely on your engineers to help you do this. And engineers, you need to be willing to do this for producers because not every producer is going to have the ability to do this sort of thing. At any rate, when I sat back and I listened to the full phone call, I found the parts that I wanted to use, the ones that I wanted to put with other parts. I made notes and I put them together right here. And since you've got the raw audio and you've got this file as well, you can sort of see how I did that. Then I went back and I started writing the script for my file. So I edited what I wanted first. I edited the audio that I wanted to use first. Then I went back and wrote my script for how I wanted to go about this. So I wanted to, introduce a little bit, show a little bit of behind the scenes audio with my brother kind of talking to me. And then I wanted to introduce my brother. Yeah, tell him what he is and whatnot. And so I started sort of talking back and forth and writing about how I wanted to tell the story that he was telling, basically. How basically we were telling the story together since I interviewed him, but I didn't choose to use any of my phone audio at all. I thought it was better for me to do it like this, basically tell the story and then let him using his audio to go forward with that. And so that's the way that I did it. That's the way I suggest that you do it. So rather than just sitting down with someone, I am sorry, I'm coughing, guys, but and that's not COVID cough, I promise. That's me just getting through eating cough. Um, so when you sit down to interview someone, whether you're interviewing brother, sister, mom, dad, uncle, grandparents, whoever you're interviewing with, rather than just doing the interview and go, hey, I interviewed this person, and then play the entire interview. I mean, that's okay, but that's boring. That's not going to really get you anywhere. The thing to do is to take the audio that you have, create a story with the clips that you want, and then go back and basically you're narrating and you're helping tell the story for them. Now, I've got these cues put in there so to know right up here, these cues that I've got marked here, let the engineer know, okay, when I say this, then put the audio in starting at Q1. When I say uh, the second line or the second batch of material, then put Q2, that audio in, and that sort of thing. Now, your engineers should be able to do that and figure that out. I do have two more pieces of audio I'm planning to use the phone call that I made with Nick. And since you've got that, I'll send you, or you'll be able to hear the packages from that. Also, make sure and go to the YouTube links to get some video ideas or some video footage regarding using Audition. And you should be able to take these techniques and translate them into whatever DAW you have access with. I was going to do this with Audacity, but uh, with Catalina, Audacity is not available for Catalina, so I can't do that. I do have another computer that is older that I think I've got Audacity on, but I'm not sure that I can screen record like I can with Catalina. So I'll have to trade around and look and see if I can make some videos as to how this would look with Audacity. Um, I don't have Pro Tools, but I mean, if you've got Pro Tools or if you've access to it, then odds are you probably already have a workaround and know how to do this. So for you producers, uh, you know, put your mind to how you're going to do this. Now, with the call that I made with my brother, I did just this typical story about just him and how tech will affect lives during Corona. I also did a little version together of just how it's affecting him and his family personally. And there is another one regarding the um, oh, well, let me. I can't remember the other. Let me find the. Let me find the other one. So I'm going to do one with his, his personal feelings behind it, as well as the technical effects. And let me find the other one because I know I made three, made three calls with it anyway. So there's tech reps, Dick Personal, and school and digital access. So how both um, Mobile public schools and other higher education are going to be able to use the internet to deliver content for whatnot. So when I get those together, I'll be sending them out. I'm not sure that I'll do a full video on those, but I know I will at least show you, give you the script and the audio so you can sort of see how I use the audio that we initially had in the phone and the stuff that I distilled and decided to use for the audio wrap. I hope this helps, and I'll be talking at you. Thanks.